We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Agate. Decent 24. Here we go.
On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Escaping to his left. Trevor avoids the hit, takes a slide, but also picks up a first down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 54 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll manage only a couple. Travis Hunter, the rookie, the number 2 overall pick, gets in there to make the tackle.
Travis Hunter. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, my set. Bombers. Ready. Olay.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
16 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
At the Jaguars' 10-yard line.
Hey, Sean, let's go. Chill.
They'll go with him again. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Hold on, set. Ready. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Go. Olay.
They'll throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. He works free. Right side. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Travis Hunter, the rookie, the number 2 overall pick, gets in there to make the tackle.
Second and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Denver first down.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Now it's Dobbins, and some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Play action now. It's Nix. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Nick's gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Captain.
To throw is Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. On the zone read, this is Nix. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
They'll run.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's go. 11, 13, Luke.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars first down.
Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
11.
First down, Jacksonville.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good Good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Think right open. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Hey, Ron. That's hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Foye Aluakan with the play. Again, it's Harvey. He's inside the 35. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15.
A gain on the play.
A big-time play for the Broncos.
That's good.
That goes for 58.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. A run once more. That's Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
13-yard line.
Throw it. Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Ready? Hey, kill. Hey,
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
go. Hey, circle, hut.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Open man, right side. He's got it. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On first down, Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. He gets free. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Jaguars 17, Broncos 3. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Oh, my son. Captain. Ready. Hut. Joe.
Throwing is Nix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Oh, my son. Away. Ready. Hut. Away. Bombers.
Back to throw is Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Broncos.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
2 yards.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10 now from the 36. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That'll be caught. It's Hunter. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down. Play action now. It's Lawrence. Pushed out to his left. Now he takes off.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
They go play action for Lawrence. On the move left. He'll run again. And he's into the end zone. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll take a shot with Mims. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. Oh, big hole left side.
That's about as bad as it can possibly possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Now second down throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
A run with Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in third and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos back within 7. It's 24-17.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey, Lion! This one's on. Easy, read a 44. Bronco switch. No! Hey!
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Hey, let's go. Hey,
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Rip.
Lawrence now. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone. For a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. Oh, a loose football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
24. 11th down.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Same right. Fred on red.
To throw is Lawrence. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Tootin will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's Lawrence, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll take a shot with Mims. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Soga, high!
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos'
Red.
13-yard line.
Hey, Xander, here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Joe. Almost set. Bombers, ready.
A first down throw for Nix. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Captain. Almost, away.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Almost set. Ready.
They'll go play action with Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
22 yards. That's another Denver Broncos.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he'll take it on in. Javon Vele. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Jacksonville.
First down, Jaguars.
Now a give up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Hey, run!
Throwing is Lawrence. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. To the ground, a first down run. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Jacksonville.